Hello, this is JITOOL. Today, we'll show you how to disassemble and reassemble the 630R. Before we start, please wear safety glasses and gloves, and remove any fasteners left inside the tool. We will now separate the magazine from the main body. To remove the magazine, first loosen the bolts on the top of the guide, and then loosen the bolts that connect the bracket to the body. Next, let's detach the trigger assembly. Use a hammer and a roll pin punch to carefully remove the trigger's roll pin. Once the trigger has been removed, use a 7mm wrench to take out the valve set. Now, let's remove the cap. When loosening the cap, be careful not to damage the parts. Loosen the bolts diagonally in sequence to prevent damage. After removing the cap, insert a tool into the center hole to take out the head valve. Be sure to handle it carefully to avoid contamination from dust or foreign particles. Next, we will remove the cylinder. To remove the cylinder, insert a tool inside and lift it up using the leverage principle. After removing the cylinder, Check the inside for any dust, debris, or foreign particles. Then separate the bumper and piston set from the cylinder. Now we will detach the end cap. Use an adjustable wrench to turn it counterclockwise and remove it. Next, we will disassemble the magazine. The magazine is divided into sections A and B. Loosen the bolts on the top to separate them into two parts. For magazine A, loosen the bolts at the top of the guide to remove the guide cover. Then loosen the bolts on the bracket to remove the bracket itself. Next, loosen the bolts connecting the driver guide to the magazine to fully separate magazine A. Now let's move on to magazine B. First, remove the pusher, then loosen the bolts of the magazine end cap to detach it. After removing the end cap, you will find a pin at the bottom that secures the pusher spring and rail. Be careful when removing this pin, as the pusher spring may pop out. Also, remove the pin that holds the upper rail in place. Once all the pins have been removed, you can safely separate the rail from the magazine. This completes the disassembly. Always use the tools safely, and thank you for watching.